Live. And we're live. Hello, YouTube. I am Goddess Just Be. I am a seer. I am a herbalist. I am your blood type connection catalyst. Today, we talk about health and wellness. We're going to talk about it as it pertains to Candida yeast overgrowth. Anybody ever heard of this before? Anybody? Anybody ever heard of Candida yeast overgrowth? Anybody ever heard of thrash before? The babies. You know, Miss Grateful said, yep. You know, the little babies. The babies, they'll have like we really from overabundance of milk, because what else the baby is swallowing? You heard of it before, Erica? Good. So what else? Yes, I have that problem. Oh, okay. You in the right place at the right time. So what else the baby? Hey, Bakiba. What else the baby is eating or doing besides drinking milk? And the baby just walking around with a little white tongue. Just nasty. Now, you know, babies' breath be so fresh and so new. Well, boy, when they get to drinking that Similac, you ever paid attention to that? We're gonna use logic up in there. When they get to drinking that Similac, but what's really interested in is them little breastfed babies. They don't be really having that trash or thrash. You know, that the Similac babies be having. Similac babies be going through all kinds of stuff, little inner ear infections, little fevers, little mucus. They be having so much congestion. But the little organic little vegan babies, boy, they be something else, right? I'm telling you this to stimulate thought inside of you so you can see the difference here. But nonetheless, yeast overgrowth, Candida. It happens when there's an overabundance in sugars, overabundance in things like cow pus, aka milk, that Similac that we were just talking about. Actually, it could be also when you have inflammation due to stress, like, right? Because you could be stressed out and actually cause your body to bring on forms of inflammation. You could be stressed. Stress is a silent killer, is what I'm getting at. You could simply be stressed out, and just because you stress, your body, hormones, everything get out of whack because you were stressed out, because you're not representing God. God is balance, right? God over here is love. Sickness and disease ain't abiding over here. It's alkaline state of being over here, right? Basic chemistry over here. This here part of God, right? But then when you get to this here part of God, it's aesthetic. God is all of this. This yin and this yang. This darkness is light. Even when God in physical form it has an expression of Candida or yeast overgrowth. God in physical form ain't nothing but energy. That's what we doing here. We are the manipulators of energy, and we want to experience ourselves. And in experiencing ourselves in the matrix, sometimes we overindulge in things that just grow inside of us that mean us no harm. And I want to share with you, like they have some other healers supposedly and vegans supposedly out there that'll tell you, leave that water alone. Y'all ever heard this here? You ever heard somebody, I ain't gonna throw out names. Please don't type no names up here because I don't like talking about people. But you ever heard somebody say, don't drink water? You need to be living off of fruit. Fruit is your hydration. Y'all ever heard a viral video of like that before? You ever heard that? I'll wait for it because I know it's been viral. I know I saw it. Hey, Tandy. Hey, Crystal. They was saying, you heard that, Makima? And Miss Grateful? Erica said, yes. They said, don't you drink none of that water. But here's the thing, baby. Water is that neutral spot, right? Water is right there. Water, when it's really balanced, it's like 7.2-ish, like, right? That's where we supposed to be, right there. That's 7.3-ish, right there. That's balance, right? That has the ability to put out the concentrations of sugars, like, right? And you think about fruit, and you think, oh, fruit is just healthy, like, right? But if you overindulge in going back to God being balanced in both sides of God, if you overindulge in something as simple as fruit, you could get yeast overgrowth. And for them healers, supposedly, them supposed to be conscious people that call you brother and sister and family and this and that and the third, and they telling you only eat fruit, leave that water alone. No, man. What blood type are you? How could the blind leads they both fall into a dish? So here we go. We go overabundance of milk, like right? Milk not only creating this yeast overgrowth with the hormones and the bacteria and inside of it ain't nothing but cow pus. So whatever the cow had, you about to get it too. And then we got sugar. And then when I say sugar, I'm talking about like the high fructose corn syrup, the soft drinks sugar, the Snickers, you know, the little snacks, that kind of sugar there, you know, the man-made sugar. Oh yeah. Then we have bread with the yeast inside of it, high fructose corn syrup inside of it, stripped of the minerals that used to serve you back in the day. They used to have iodine in bread. Go figure, they move that iodine. That's supposed to heal you. That's too good for you. Take that out of there, right? And then you have God type sugar, you know, from our fruits. That's supposed to be our food. But we could get yeast overgrowth from that when we're only eating or just juicing, like right? Because let me tell you, you get a nice sugar rush, you go ahead on and juice some grapes. You go ahead on and juice some grapes and concentrate. Now, grapes are really good for your kidneys, right? Grapes were really, really good for the kidneys. You know, detox that lymphatic system, clean out their kidneys. But here's the thing, it's only going to be good for one of the kidneys because the kidneys are imbalanced too. The kidneys too are imbalanced. Like, right? One of them is concentrating things. So you gotta have water for the concentrated side of the kidney. One of them dilating things, like right? Diluting things, right? So together they're supposed to be working harmoniously in balance if you're giving it everything that it needs. So you do need water. Don't you believe the foolery? You need to manipulate your water because you also need, where you gonna get your sodium bicarbonate from if you don't drink no water no more? I'll wait. Because grandmas ain't grandmas like they used to be. The grandmas nowadays, they on the party bus. Grandma used to bake stuff and she used to put sodium bicarbonates in the things that she would bake for us, you know, like a homemade cornbread or whatever with real sodium bicarbonates, real baking soda. But we doing jiffies now. Party bus grandmas ain't baking stuff and giving us our sodium bicarbonates. So where we getting our sodium bicarbonates from if we don't drink spring water? If we don't rinse and get rid of some of the overgrowth of the yeast in the sugar, like right, we got to use logic with this here. Where we gonna get our electric? Yeah, they on that party bus. Where we gonna get our electrolytes from? When we cook dinner, so that means we're gonna cook dinner every day. Okay, we could get our salts, our salty salt from dinner. Yeah, when we cook it. Yeah. But that means we got to be making sure we cooking it. We got to make sure that we ain't doing no fast food in no restaurants because they don't be doing no Celtic salt out there. They be doing the white salt out there. Some of them don't even know nothing about pink Himalaya salt or Celtic salt at no restaurants or no fast food. And your potato chips just saying salt. And if it just say salt, that means it ain't sea salt when you look at the ingredients. So you're not getting from your potato chips. So we got to stop listening to the foolery because water going to be very, very important as it pertains to this yeast overgrowth. And the most important thing you need to know is if it's growing, what do you think? What is the opposite of growing? If it's growing, you think about the word Candida overgrowth, yeast overgrowth. That means it's growing. So what we want to do since it's growing? Hey, Tia, what we want to do since it's growing? We want to stop it from growing. It's simple as that. When we have Candida yeast overgrowth, we want to stop it from growing, right? So how do we stop it from growing? Could I get some thumbs up on YouTube? Could I get 4 more thumbs up on YouTube? If you see a thumb button that looks like this on YouTube and it's not highlighted, that means you never pressed it. Could you support my channel by pressing the thumb up, please? It really, really helps me be able to reach more people. Could I get some thumbs up over there? I'll wait for it. YouTube, this camera right here, I'll wait for it. Everybody in the room that's over there, could you do a thumbs up for me? I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. Thumbs up on YouTube. I'm waiting for it. The thumbs up on the YouTube. I'll wait for it. Did you click it at the top? Not in the comments. At the top of the screen. Maybe it's underneath my live. Underneath my live, there's a thumb up. If you press it, that means if you're liking the video. You know what? It's a shame that I have to take breaks to ask y'all to do a thumb up. Thank you for the thumb up. I appreciate your thumb up. I appreciate you so much. So if the yeast is growing, we want to kill it. We want to kill it. How do you think we kill it? Anybody have any idea if it's growing? Hey, Isaac, thank you for passing through, Isaac. If it's growing, do you have an idea how you would kill it? Anybody? Nobody don't know? Nobody don't know? Anybody? F Elder? Anybody know? Nobody have a clue. I just shared with you some of the things that make it grow. The sugar. Some say yogurt. No. No. Some might say that. Let me get to the sums of the word. I'm a blood type connection catalyst, but some of you and Tia, you look like one. Some of you look like me. You know, some of you have like a hue of your skin. Like, right? You getting what I'm putting out? Some of you have a hue in your skin. So that's some ain't you. You get that part? The darker the hue, I'm talking about the darker hue some. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, Bakiba. So that's not going to work for everybody. So I'm going to share with you on this particular video how to get rid of some natural ways at home you can. First, it's going to be water. Somebody put up in a comment, you got to start drinking some more water. This here is for people. Somebody put the word water. This is for people trying to avoid yeast overgrowth. Water. So how much water you think I'm talking about here? 1 cup? 1 cup? No, I ain't talking about no 1 cup. 2 cups? No, I'm talking about your body weight, Robin. No, 8 glasses? No. Your body weight. How much do you weigh? If you weigh 100 pounds, you're going to divide 100 into 2. And when you get that answer, that's going to be 50. That's how many, half of your body weight, Bakiba says. That's how many ounces of water that you need to be drinking every day. The average adult should be right underneath a gallon of water. So 1 in a 2 little glass thing, you got to get that out your head. Thank you for the offering. I appreciate you. Yes, half of your body weight. Hey, Lioness. You have to understand. So when people, I don't care if the hue of their skin is telling you leave the water alone and only eat fruit, you say, oh, he ain't talking to me. You don't need to go in the comments. You don't need to go what you don't even have to say God is just be said. Nope, you ain't gotta say nothing. You just gotta let that thought just keep on going because he ain't talking to me. Because God is just being taught me how to manipulate my water and get my sodium bicarbonates and my electrolytes and my spring water for hydration to dilute all of that sugar. Right? So they ain't talking to you. Don't listen to them people. Right? That's your law because you always used water. You always had streams of water. Water is one of the elements, and we ain't gonna ignore that element. That's what we ain't gonna do. We're not gonna ignore one of the elements. Now tell me some other kind of foolery, but don't give me no foolery as it pertains to ignoring one of the elements in this land. Like, right? So water is number 1. So number 2, we got to get rid of some things. Let's name some things that you think that we got to get rid of because something was feeding it. Remember, it's called Candida overgrowth. How did it start growing? Bread, Tia knows. Bread full of yeast, right? Full of yeast. The bread is full of yeast. Wheat, Most blood types can't even tolerate wheat. So we got water. Somebody type in a comment wheat for the people that's passing through. Wheat, all blood types. All blood types. All blood types need to avoid that. It ain't highly beneficial for no blood type. Right? Mucus forming foods, like, right? So when we think about mucus forming foods, we're thinking about things that if we put it in a blender, would it be like Play-Doh? Like, that's what we got to think about. Because we got to go on this straight and narrow for an appointed time. Even if you're not going to stay on this diet, you got to go on this straight and narrow for an appointed time, because we're trying to stop the overgrowth. And in stopping the overgrowth of the yeast and candida, you got to starve. You got to starve this big yeast factory, these parasites, this imbalance. You got to put it out. All right? So mucus forming foods is another one. Then we're going to deal with the white sugar. The white sugar in the dairy. But when I say white sugar, I want to let you know that the fruit, some of the fruit too, the only fruit that we're going to keep in a diet is going to be those that are more acidic in when you put them in your mouth, like, right? So somebody type that over here so the people over here can see. Somebody type that in on YouTube. We got sugar. Somebody type sugar over here. Miss Grateful did it on this one. Somebody type sugar over here, and somebody type sugar on YouTube. And then after you type sugar, the next comment, put dairy. Put dairy in the next comment. The next comment after you do the dairy, you put some fruit. Some fruit. Because we're going to hold on, because I'm going to tell you, we're getting rid of, and I'm going to tell you the things that we're going to add, but some fruit. Okay? There we go. Erica already knows. She done jumped the gun. So we got water. We adding water. We're not going to never let go of water. Don't let the people tell you that. With my sodas, my spring water. Yeah, you can let go to the still. Let go of the reverse osmosis. Yeah. Let go of that. The hungry water that's stripping you of minerals. Oh, yeah. Let go of that. But we not letting go of the spring water. We're going to let go of some fruit. We're going to let go of the mucus forming foods out there. The dairy, right? And the sugar. And so when we say sugar, we talk about that white. Back to Candida overgrowth, it feeds off of sugar. But when we say sugar as it pertains to fruit, it's going to be some fruit. It's going to be them fruit that you put in your mouth and they're just so delicious and sweet. Kind of like the grapes. We were just talking about the grapes. Kind of like the bananas. Kind of like the mango. Yeah, the ones that are really sweet. Not citrus. Sweet. Right? So we're gonna let go of the sweet sugars. We're gonna let go of there's another form of wheat in a drink that a lot of people on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, that a lot of men like to consume. Just to let you know, we said we were letting go of wheat. There's a liquid wheat out there that causes yeast overgrowth. And people have barely because of it. Do y'all know what I'm talking about here? You know what I'm talking about? Beer. So beer and alcohol, all this here stuff makes the yeast overgrowth grow and wild out. And so these people be like, I don't know why I got cornflake in my head. You know, like people call real thick, flaky dandruff cornflake. I don't know why I got Kellogg's cornflake in my head. Yeast overgrowing. I don't know why my tongue ain't never pink. My tongue ain't never been pink since I was a baby. I don't even know. I don't know why I got athlete feet. I don't even know. I don't know why for women. I don't know why I get these reoccurring infections. I don't know why. I don't know why my stomach this big and this hard. It's hard, feel it. I think they got a muscle in there. No, that ain't no muscle in there. There ain't no magnesium in there. That's a bunch of yeast overgrowth in there. I'm just calling it what it is as it pertains to this coding in this matrix, as it pertains to the physical, right? So these are the ways. And so for the people that keep on with the sugar and keep on with the bread and keep on with the wheat and they keep on with the beer and they keep on, this grows. It just grows, and then it begins to take over. It begins to take over. head to toe. Head to toe. So if you are dealing with the big C, or you have been having reoccurring infections, right? The first thing is to get rid of the thing that's causing the overgrowth, that's feeding it. Get rid of those type of things, like, right? And I would even go as far as saying minimize or cut back on your rice. We all have different type rices as it pertains to our meal plan that are beneficial for us. But you could still even cut back on it. Eat little bit of portions of, but not overindulgence in it. But definitely the fruit that are sweet, even the sweet ones for your blood type, like for me, for example, if I had grapes are highly beneficial for me. If I had that issue, I would not be drinking no juice, no raw juice from grapes, because it's full of sugar. It wouldn't be the proper season for that. First, I would need to be doing what I'm about to recommend in this video to do. And then once I expel all of the overgrowth and get myself back in balance, then yeah, I can have my cup, my glass of the real grape juice with all of that sugar. And then now, since I'm educated about it, then I know to flush myself and to hydrate myself with water, beneficial spring water with sodium bicarbonates and electrolytes inside of it, because now I'm in balance. I know now not to do overindulgence in any type of fruit, because I got out of balance. And my body showed me that I was in balance because I had X, Y, and Z, or whatever it is, the overgrowth or the athlete feet or the fungus or whatever, or the dandruff or whatever. That was my sign showing me, hey, it's clogged up in here. My stomach showed me a mirror on my tongue. The tongue is a mirror to what's going on. That means it was crawling all up in here. The yeast and the fungus overgrowth, it grew all the way up in here, and then it plucked right onto my tongue. So my whole tongue would have became white coated once I got out of balance. Life always show you. I hopped on the right time today. Yes. Life always, hey Charles, how you doing today, babe? Life always gonna show you. Life showing you and the people that you meet. How they treating you. Life showing you by the fact that you radiating that energy, and they just gonna give it back to you. So it ain't no different as within, so without, on earth as it is in heaven, as above, so below. Life even showing you all the way to your tongue. It's showing you like, yeah, oh, go up in the bathroom, open your mouth, say I, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what's going on up in that tongue. I mean, in that stomach. This right here, you got yeast overgrowth, right? So this is not the time to listen to people that's telling you to drink and eat all of these sweet juices. Sorry, Tut. We got vegans out there being led astray. We got vegans out there that still having sickness and diseases. We got vegans with mold. Vegans wearing glasses because the blind is trying to lead the blind, and those people go really, really, really viral. Like, right? But if you pay attention and you look up in them comments, when they're talking, they have people. They have people that are of different blood types. They say, no, that didn't work for me. I damn near lost my life when I did that. Or no, I gotta have my water because something happens to my body. No, I can't tolerate coconut like that. Oh no, you gonna kill me. I went to a old folk home. That's what I heard a lady saying that to the little helper or whatever, the assistant. She said, I'm already old, baby. You gonna kill me. And I never forgot it. I'm already old. You gonna kill me. But that's what happens. That's what happens. Barley. Yes. Beautiful day in Virginia. Hey, Philip, where you been at? Where you been at? Even the fruits that are beneficial, the sweet ones. The sweet ones, like, for example, the bananas, like I was saying, the mangoes, like the grapes. Real grapes, that's a high sugar content. So I would say to keep. These are ones to keep. Somebody type the word keep, because I don't want to mislead you with your sweets. I mean, with your fruits. Somebody say keep. Keep. There's only a couple. Keep. Put the word keep. in here. So now we're about to talk about what we're going to keep as it pertains to the, could you type keep over here, K-E-E-P? Thank you. Keep. These are the fruits that I want you to keep if they are going according to your blood type. Grapefruit. That's pretty much goes across. That's pretty much all. Everybody, nobody don't have to avoid grape juice. Not one last one of you. Grapefruit juice. I said grapefruit. If I stumbled my words, grapefruit is what I'm saying. Thank you for typing that for me. Grapefruit. All right. Another one to keep. Lemon. Y'all type this in the comment. Could we get a grapefruit commented over here? Lemon. Keep lemon. No matter what, keep lemon. Could you type lemon, L-E-M-O-N over here? These are the things that we keep in. No, Erica. Just, could you type lemon for me, Linus? No, Erica. I didn't say that. Lemon. So this is what we're keeping. Grapefruit, lemon. Somebody type key lime. Somebody type key lime. Somebody type key lime. Key lime. Last one, pineapple. Somebody type pineapple. Somebody type pineapple. 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 No, that's not the last one. Papaya. But this one here is not for everybody though. Somebody type papaya, but keep in mind, A's, I ain't talking to you when I talk about papaya. Papaya. But A's, I ain't talking to you when I say papaya. So really it's for that everybody. The four of them for everybody. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Grateful. Miss Grateful know better. So the four are for everybody. The key lime is for everybody. The pineapple for everybody. The lemon for everybody. And the grapefruit for everybody. There's a fifth one if you're not a blood type A, which is going to be papaya. But all of the rest of them fruit, if you have Candida, overgrowth, you leave them things alone. Just leave them alone. Thank you. Just leave them alone. So here's what I want you to know about this. The reason why I'm telling you this here. Because grapefruit, I'm going to give you the reasons behind here. Grapefruit, lemons, and key limes and pineapple. These fruit really help you with your digestive enzymes. These fruit help to increase the microbiome diversity. These fruit are known to be kind of slightly acidic when you put them in your mouth. But what happens is an interesting thing when you digest them. They leave an alkaline ash inside of your large and small intestines and allow your body to tackle yeast, fungus, bacteria, parasites, right? It allows your body to attack these things in a really beautiful way without leaving the residue of the so-called sugar that we're trying to avoid. So these are the drinks when you have Candida overgrowth. And I would add to this drink the alchemist oil. The alchemist oil, because it's an antifungal. So I'm going to teach you about a concoction, whichever one you want to choose. You could even choose up to the 3 or the 4. That's all beneficial for you. Mixing them all together, putting drops of the alchemist oil. The alchemist oil is oregano and clove oil that's available on my website. The alchemist oil is highly beneficial as it pertains to being a powerful knockout antifungal. Getting rid of yeast and fungus on contact. Destroying that thing, right? And so, wait, hold up. It's offering time because I'm about to give you this here concoction. But before I do, it's offering time. It's offering time. Before I do, I'm going to do offering time. Goddess Just Be is my cash app while I pull up the alchemist oil on TikTok right quick. Y'all tap the screen and share the live and comment. Those of you that are new to my channel, if you want to donate to my my cause, I gotta tell y'all something. If y'all want to donate, my cash app is Goddess Just Be. Cash app Goddess Just Be. And when you donate, you're donating to my time and to props and things. And I want to say this, y'all. I want I saw it on Amazon, and I'm saving my little Cash App. I want to share with y'all what I'm doing with my little Cash App. I'm saving up the little funds that's on my little Cash App from the little donations that y'all giving me for this little board. I want a board, y'all. They got this little flip board that I saw on Amazon, and it's only like $180. It's $180, y'all. And so I want to put it back here so I could kind of like stand up and I could put my posters. I finally found one that I could tack my posters to, and I could draw on the dry erase. And it's small enough and convenient enough, and it has wheels and stuff. It's $182. Those of you that donate, I want you to know that that's what the donation is going for. So when you get to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org, if you're new, you can go to you can stay on the page for 3 to 5 seconds, and a pop-up is going to come up. Put your name and your email address, and you can join the Inner Being Church, where we have sessions on health and wellness and spirituality as it pertains to anything in your life. Like, right? We teach esoteric knowledge here on my lives all the time, because you're a God in physical form, and you could be, do, or have anything that you put your mind to. And so if you want to join the Inner Being Church, this is how you do. You visit the website. It's on the screen. If you want to donate to my live and help me with my little board, I want my board. I'm going to get my board. But this is my Cash App if you want to donate. If you want to give to me, Cash App God is Just Be. Cash App God is Just Be. That's for donation. Thank you for all that donated today. What I'm talking about in this concoction on my website, it looks like this here. It's called the Alchemist Oil. The Alchemist Oil is an antifungal by itself. But I want to share with you, as we're talking about antifungals and healing the body, some gangster things. Because when you have parasites and you have yeast overgrowth, you want to have 3 to 4. Somebody type 3 to 4. You want to have 3 to 4 at least highly beneficial antifungals, antiparasitics at one time that you swallow. Because what happens is these little parasites, they kind of like get immune to certain things, like, right? And so we want to make sure we knock them out within that course, and won't have to revisit that same thing again. All right. Thank you. So that's what I wanted to show you. It's available on my website, and it's called the Alchemist Oil. The Alchemist Oil. The Alchemist Oil. The Alchemist Oil. Y'all got it? Y'all got it? All right. 3 to 4. Yes. I'll donate, sis. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate those that donated. Thank you, Miss Grateful. I'm waiting on my phone. To catch up. Don't look like my signal is okay. There we go. Thank you for the donation, Miss Grateful. It's offering time. I'll wait. Cash App God is Just Be, or like the live, share the live. How many shares we got during offering time? Anybody? Anybody share the live? Anybody share the live? There we go. It finally refreshed. Thank you. I appreciate the offerings. Thank you. And when I have my board, then I'll be standing up like a little teacher. Remember one of my lives, I said, I should have been a teacher. And y'all was like, yeah, you are a teacher. Well, I need a chalkboard. I was looking high and low for one, and I finally found my chalkboard. And I really, really like it. So I'm going to be getting that. I'm going to be ordering that with my little change on my page. Put my little Cash App donations on my page. Thank you, Calvin. I appreciate the offerings today. I appreciate the shares. How many shares we got? We got any shares? Hey, Lynetta. We got any shares? Any shares? Could somebody share the live? Could somebody share the live? Could one body share the live? I don't see no shares. It's offering time. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody share the live? Yep. Hello, madam. I shared. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you. I appreciate you. So the Alchemist Oil is something that you can put together inside of your lemon, your lime, your grapefruit. But when you put the alchemist oil in there, I want you to be forewarned that the alchemist oil needs to be diluted with a carrier oil. So this is going to be general all across the board. Y'all hear that? It's thundering in Arizona. It's thundering in the desert. It's going to be all across the board. I want you to add some olive oil to that. Olive oil. Because olive oil is anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antiviral, anti-parasitic, and all blood types can tolerate olive oil. It's rich in minerals. So now you have in your kitchen, you could go to the store and buy this. For those of you who don't want to give to or support me, there you go. You go, look, I'm giving you something you could do outside of me. I'm blessing you anyway. Now you could go and you could buy these things and consume these things. Make sure you're consuming this here with a straw though. And so you're going to consume this twice a day for 2 weeks. I'd say the total amount we're doing a half a cup. Yeah, I said a half a cup. A half a cup in the morning, a half a cup at night. Because we want to lubricate. We're dealing with the irritable bowel syndrome. We got to lubricate that large and small intestines. And we got to stay on it. So we're going to be hydrating ourselves with spring water during the day. We're going to be avoiding those sweet things like the soft drinks, the white sugars, and the fruit sugars. We're going to be avoiding those things, right? We're going to be avoiding wheat and the beer, right? Any mucus-forming foods and dairy and cheese, which is ain't nothing but mold, really. The aged cheese ain't nothing but the pus milk in its molded form. You do realize that, right? So in avoiding those things, we're incorporating more of the citrus fruit. Now keep in mind, I didn't say oranges because oranges create bacteria for some of the blood types. I didn't say no oranges. I didn't say oranges. And I didn't say any of the fruit, the sweet to your tongue kind of fruit. But when you get your concoction, however you decide with your concoction, you're going to put some alchemist oil and some olive oil up in there. Why are we doing so many anti-fungals? Because like I said, we want to have at least 3 to 4. So this means that, we ain't just going to just do grapefruit. No. We ain't just going to do lemon. No. We ain't just going to do lime. No. Because we want to add them all to the cup, the concoction that we create. Be creative with it because that's going to put out the yeast. But I also want to share some things externally that could put out the yeast. I've been talking about it. Oh, look, I covered it up right here. Yo, I've been talking about it. I've been using it. Did you not know that this wild yam butter that I've been talking about all week, it's an antifungal. It destroys fungus too. So here we go. Putting your wild yam cream, on your stomach, on the large and small intestines in the stomach, rubbing some on the right side of your chest, like, right? You know, your liver, how you live is right here, right? This is an antifungal. Putting some on your feet if you have the fungus in your toes, like, right? You could even be creative since we need 3. Now they have 3 already in here, antifungals, more than 3 really. But you could get creative on your own. And if you have the alchemist oil, which is an antifungal, you could add a drop of your alchemist oil on here inside of this cream, since it's already jam-packed with antifungal properties. You could add the alchemist oil, a drop or 2 to the end. Because this is a carrier oil. This counts as a carrier oil. Remember, the alchemist oil needs a carrier oil. You could add it to here, and you could put it on that fungus on your feet. You could put it on your stomach. You could put it on the small of your back, where a lot of parasites sit and lie, right? They lie on the base of that spine. So these are these precious points in your body that you need to put it. Stomach, the small of the back, the bottom of the feet. Why the bottom of the feet? Because all the nerve endings are right there. Every organ is at the bottom of the feet, so they'll penetrate throughout the body. Why the stomach? Because 80% of your immune system lies in your stomach. Well, why the small of your back? Because that's where a lot of the parasites and waste sit, right there. Right upon the exit from when they come out, when the adrenal glands open and they go through the kidneys, right upon the exit where all the toxins normally exit out via the kidneys, the waste. the lactic acid, the uric acid buildup, you'd be right there. You getting this here? Hey, Monique. So we talked about antifungal as it pertains to this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We talked about the fruit that we were going to do, right? We talked about the diet that we was going to let go of. So then we speak about creams and different things that we could put on our body. We talked about the alchemist oil. And last but not least, we talked about the wild yam butter. If you don't have no wild yam butter and you on this here live, you are really doing yourself no service, because this wild yam butter helps you balance your hormones. It's an antifungal. It'll help calm you if you're a stressful overachiever. It helps you sleep at night. It helps you deal with PTSD. It helps you with your cholesterol. It's going to help you with that blood pressure. It's going to help you. What else? What else? If you're a man and you're trying to gain muscle, it's going to increase your testosterone. If you're a man and you have that ED known as the Vienna sausage, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it here, but if you're dealing with that, well, guess what? You're going to get circulation again. And it's going to help you with your prostate type issues. Yeah, because it's balancing your hormone. It's going to help you with your cognitive thinking, your memory, your vision. If you don't have this here, shame on you. So we incorporated water. We're incorporating alchemist oil. We're incorporating the wild yam. We're incorporating the citrus fruit to kill or destroy the yeast built up in our body. And it will roughly only take you, it is my promise to you, if you follow this here, these citrus fruit and these other tools that I'm sharing with you, 2 weeks top, and you won't have this here problem for a long time. At least you shouldn't have it forever. But at least you go back and doing the things that you was doing. It shouldn't come back. That's the recipe. That's how you reverse it. So is it safe to say that people that have it and had it for longer than 2 weeks, they ain't changed nothing about themselves? Is it safe to say that the people that have been having Candida yeast overgrowth for years, been doing, eating, thinking, behaving the same way for years? Yeah, it is. It is. Because people don't want to change their mind. They don't want to change them habits. Hey, Cosmic, how you doing? Y'all make sure y'all follow my friend Cosmic. He be on at nighttime. I ain't been on nighttime in a while. I've been busy with these orders, Cosmic. People don't want to change them programmings in their mind. That'd be the hardest thing for them to do. Like, right, I'm sharing this with you. And let me tell you, some of you ain't going to do this. Some of y'all typing and tapping the screen. Some of y'all going to forget about it. And I might only be here for 1 or 2. Right? And I understand that. And it's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm here to share the message with you. I'm here to lead you to water. I can't make you drink. But I'm giving you the message as it pertains to stop listening to people that tell you only eat fruit, when some of these fruit are causing the yeast overgrowth. It's a certain season. Like fruit, actually, and you pay attention to that. The idea that there's a season for fruit to grow. You get that? But now we in a lane, in a place where we could go to a Walmart where even if it's not the season for the cherries to be in them, we done got them from another part of the world. You see? So we'll still have it. And it's season. There's a time and season for all things. But when you have yeast and Candida overgrowth, it ain't your season to be eating no bananas. It ain't your season to be eating any kind of fruit that's sweet. It ain't your season to be eating no white sugar, because you have too much. You got to get in balance, and then you can maybe have your season later. Life always gonna remind you of you being in balance. You ain't gonna be able to escape that in this realm, because it's a lamb of polarity where all things have sides or seasons. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Can I worship you, goddess? No, you worship yourself, Mimo. You worship yourself. The kingdom of God is within you. You only manifested me to come forward to help you, to remind you of who you really are. Not to worship me, not to worship anything outside of yourself. No, don't do that, babe. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. So y'all got it? Y'all got everything you needed? How are you, God? It's love and prosperity. I'm perfect, babe. I'm perfect. Y'all got everything y'all needed on this live? I'm hopeful that you got everything you need for yeast and Candida overgrowth. Wild yam, Miss Grateful said, wild yam butter and the alchemist oil need to be a staple in your medicine cabinet. Yes, it does. It really does. If not, you sleeping on you. You sleeping on your health and your wellness. I'm waiting on my wild yam butter. It's en route. I finished all. After I finish this live, I'm going to drop off the last of everything. So it's en route. You should be receiving yours shortly. And I'm all cut up as of today. Finally, I'm all cut up on my orders. That's why I was able to go live a little bit earlier today. I'm so thankful for every last one of y'all, for y'all trust, for y'all support, for y'all liking my live, for y'all commenting, for y'all participating, for y'all trusting me as this beacon of life, as the herbalist that I am, you know, trusting me with my products, trusting me with my knowledge, you know. I really appreciate that, you know. I really appreciate it. Trusting me because I trust myself. I'm only radiating what I am within, you know. It just feels so good, you know, when I get in my zone and I'm making my products and stuff. It feels so good to be able to ship, to be able to touch every last product, to be able to create, to be able to bless it, and then to come and talk to you all about it. It really, really feels good to me. And if I never said it to you all, I love what I do from the bottom of my heart. I love my life. You know, I did early retirement, and every day, whether I'm doing consultations, going on live, on the different platforms, making orders, I so love being in a position where I can help other people, where I can give, where I can give to mankind. That's when you really have arrived, because the world is looking for people who got their light on, that don't mind being active service for other people. So that's why I want to encourage you all to get to that place. Trump this matrix, y'all. You got it. You got to trump the matrix so you can get to yourself. You get to that place where you yourself can circle back and be a beacon of light. It's almost like you're passing a baton for the others. It's almost like you're the domino piece that was at the very beginning. You just flip down like so all of them can have the domino effect. You just blessing. It's almost like you're the quite Christ conscious one with the people that have the issues of blood. And they're just touching the hem of your garment, and you know, because you stand in alignment and you're true to you, you know that you have the power energetically to make them people whole. You just know it. It's just your knowing. And so every day, your walk of life with your 12 disciples, which happen to be within you, with your 12 disciples, you walk in with your congregation, your church, and you teaching others how to be fishers of men. And that's my story. That's my life. And so I love what I do wholeheartedly. I love sharing. I love sharing. And I want you to get in that place where you have your congregation and you share with other people too. That's it. That's all I want. A true leader gonna lead you to you. Lead you to you and your ministry. They ain't gonna hold you back. They're gonna want to see you. A true teacher, they sit back on graduation day. That true teacher, they proud. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. You know, and that's who I am in your life. That's who I am in your life in the physical reality. The 12 disciples, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. We are the 12. Yeah. Do the yam cream help with arthritis? Arthritis, osteoporosis, yes. It helps bone health, period. Yeah. Inflammation, yes. It's jam packed with everything you need. I'm telling you, I would lie to you. Helps with bipolar disorder, PTSD, mood swings, hot flash, menopause, painful periods. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Miss Grateful, for answering whoever that was with a question. I must have missed it. Yes. What is the recipe with the alchemist oil? The recipe is olive oil. And I ain't talking about no 1 spoon of olive oil, because olive oil gotta lubricate you. You could put like 2 or 3 teaspoons of olive oil, like right? 3 teaspoons of olive oil to maybe 2 or 3 drops of the alchemist oil, and then fill up the cup to only the half cup mark that you have left with the splashes of the grapefruit juice, lemon juice, key lime juice. The least amount is going to be the lemon and the key lime. More grapefruit, but the least amount is going to be lemon and key lime. And we're using a straw. We're using a straw. Please put in the comments straw. STRAW, straw. We're using a straw. Don't come back over here when the enamel off of your teeth is gone, because this is an acidic drink. And we're going to use a straw. Somebody put a straw. I ain't telling y'all nothing else. Thank you for that. Because the acidic range of this drink is powerful enough to remove the enamel off your teeth and give you a cavity. Okay? Use a straw. Don't come back over here because you didn't pay attention and listen to all that you needed to hear on this video, on this live, because God is just saying use a straw, because I know it'll give you a cavity. I want you to use a straw, and then I want you to drink water afterward. Going back to the other people telling you leave water alone. No, drink a little water to clear out. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. To just, like as if it's mouthwash. As if the water is mouthwash. I want you to drink, and I want you to like gargle with it in your mouth. Like, then swallow it. That's all. That's a little bit that you drink of water afterwards. Right? And then you can go regularly drink your bottle of water. Give it a good 10 to 15 minutes. And then drink your bottle of water. Let it penetrate in its rawest form. Just as long as you rinse that mouth out with water. Because if your enamel come off your teeth, that means you did not follow direction. If you get a cavity, you ain't follow direction. Because I'm teaching you how to bypass it with the straw and swallow that. It's acidic. I told you that already. It's acidic in your mouth. But it transforms inside of you and turns into alkalinity. That's how powerful God, nature is. It transforms inside of you. That's how beautiful we're designed. Our body being infinite intelligence, knowing that, oh, we need some acids here to break down some things up in here. But when they get up in here, we need an alkaline ash up in here to pull out and expel, because we have to be alkaline within here after it bypasses that stomach. You hear that part? So make sure, hey, Calvin, make sure you have a straw. Yes. Is a drink just for yeast overgrowth? Nope. No, it's not. This drink is cleaning out your lymphatic system. This drink is clearing out your liver. The liver is how you live. So when you begin to drink these acidic drinks, and because everything got to go to the liver gonna feel it first. That little gallbladder duct that's right underneath here, that may for some people be stagnated. That may, for some people, this is how infinite intelligence your body is. That when you yawn, when you stretch, like when you really stretching, you're stretching. Your body is telling you, okay, guys, get her ready to extend. Make her want to yawn. Make her want to stretch so she could extend her chest. And when she extends her chest, that gallbladder duct is going to open up. But you think you just stretching for the heck of it. You think you're doing all this for the heck of it, right? No, your body made you do that. It's infinite intelligence. So it could open up that gallbladder duct to get rid of some waste that's trying to come out of that liver. Because it's how you live. Well, you ain't got to yawn and stretch when you take this drink, because it's going to be cleaning out that liver. This drink is going to clean out your liver. It cleans out your kidneys. It cleans the waste out your lymphatic system, all while getting rid of yeast and Candida overgrowth in your body. Okay? And so now after you do that, ain't nothing left to do but rinse that mouth out. Make sure you had your straw. And now you put you some wild yam butter right here on your stomach, baby. After your 2 weeks, Candida where? Yeast where? Overgrowth where? Because I did everything she told me to do. You got that? This is the true game. This is the truth of it all. Can you just use lemon? Can you just use lemon? Sure. If you want to just use one and you don't want to use the three, sure. Sure, you could just use lemon if you just want to use one and don't want to use three. But you're not going to get the same effect, though. The directions was to use the 3, right? Remember we said 3? So we could have the gangster, so you won't have to deal with this no more. And if you just use the lemon, now you're going to be forced to drink a little bit more water, because it's going to be real bitter. Now you don't have the olive oil up in there that's going to lubricate and put out the inflammation. You see what I'm saying? Okay. If you hate grapefruit, that's fine. Use the lemon and the key lime then. Use lemon and key lime if you hate grapefruit. I get it. But don't overlook that olive oil. Don't overlook the alchemist oil. Don't overlook the other things. If you hate one, take that one out, yeah. But use the rest of them. Don't just use lemon by itself, because within 2 weeks, that's just like, they got people in physical reality that drink lemonade all the time, and they got yeast overgrowth. So we trying to give it the biggest punch that we possibly can. Yeah, take the grapefruit out if you hate grapefruit, but please don't take the other things out. And notice, I did not say sweetness with agave. Y'all heard that part? Don't sweeten it. Do not sweeten it with nothing. Somebody type raw. We do it raw, R-A-W, raw. We ain't sweetening nothing, because if we trying to starve sugars. We don't want no sugar, so we're not gonna sweeten nothing. All right. Somebody said, "Can you say the combo again for the people in the back?" Is the people in the back you? Look, I said is. Are the people in the back you? Ms. Grateful says, "Say it again for the people in the back." So the combo is gonna be grapefruit, lemon, key lime, olive oil, and 2 to 3 drops of the alchemist oil, which is available on my website. This is an antifungal yeast destroyer concoction, twice a day to use. For 2 weeks, you're done, and that problem is eliminated. It's gone. Externally, you put this here on the abdomen, in the liver. If you have like a toenail fungus or a fungus that you know of that you can see outside, you add, she said, yep, I knew it was you. You add a drop or 2 of the alchemist oil to this. This here already have 3 antifungals. This is the wild yam butter. It already has 3 antifungals. But you're going to put 2 or 3 drops of your alchemist oil in here on that toe, on that fungus area. And you good. You good. You healed. How much key lime and lemon? When we're doing the key lime and the lemon, we're doing a splash, because remember, this is a half a cup total that we're making morning and night, a half a cup. So we're doing a splash, like a squeeze of a key lime. That's how much, because key limes are the small ones with the seed. And so now we're going to do a squeeze of a half of a lemon, because they're bigger, of a half of a lemon. So majority of that is going to be grapefruit and that olive. For the person who don't like the grapefruit, then that means you do more lemon, a whole lemon, and then 1 whole key lime. All right? You got it? So that means you realize that's a lot, that's a good bit of oil up in there. So that means I'm talking in your cup. Your cup gonna have about this here height of oil in it. Yeah, I'm saying that. Just in case you thought I meant just a little, I'm saying that. I want you with that. Back in the day, grandma used to drink an oil that wasn't beneficial, like cod oil and castor oil. Remember that? Any of y'all grandmas did that? And remember to use a straw. Yeah, I got it. I needed the portions. Yeah. Well, they was drinking oils that wasn't highly beneficial. Yes, it was going to the bathroom, but I'm giving you olive oil to drink with it, because olive oil is beneficial for all blood types. Yes, we had to take cod liver oil. Yeah. So don't do that no more. Don't do that. Just use the olive oil. Just use the olive oil. The olive oil got the magnesium in there, got the omega-3s for that inflammation and balance of your omegas. It's antifungal. It's an oil that can latch on to parasites. Parasites are lipid coating. And so since they're lipid coating, they have a bubble or a coating around them. So if you, Monique, please don't dislike the oil. If you dislike olive oil, get another oil that's highly beneficial in your blood type. But please don't omit the oil, because the lipid coating on the oil is going to latch on and expose the lipid coat. The oil, the lubrication from the oil is going to expose and burst through the lipid coating of this parasite if you have any. And so now the parasite is not protected anymore. And so the lubrication from the oil is going to have that parasite, that yeast, loosened up off the walls of the large and small. And then when you go to the restroom and have your bowel movement, that waste and that yeast is going to come out slippery slope easily. I want a slippery slope easily to get that thing up out of there. Yes, they pour it in the mouth and hold the head back. Yeah. Hold your head back. Torture you a little bit, huh? Boy, them darn parents, huh? How do you know if you have parasites? Right now, the easiest way for you to know is right now while you're listening to me, you squeezing your booty cheeks. That's one way you know. Your booty cheeks. While you're sitting in a chair, listen to me, your booty cheeks, you done tighten them up a couple of times. Just ordered my, well, yeah, bless your heart. I'm so happy for you, Sad. Sad, I ordered the wild yam. Wait, let me, I don't have my radio on. Wait, look, I got this. Go ahead on, saying and ordered the wild yam. I know that's right. I'm telling you that oil is really, really good. That's how you know. That's one of the ways. Oh, look. And I got a little bell. Thank you. Order up. So that's one of the ways. Also, okay, let's say a couple of ways that we know we have parasites. We go to the bathroom and we stink up the whole house. That's another way to know, because you smell foul, like, right? You begin to see flukes in your bowel. You'll see like white spots, almost like, sesame seeds, like real tiny little seeds you'll see inside of your stool, like, right? Yeah, that's a sign of the parasites. They be having little eggs and larvae and stuff, like little flukes. You have flukes. It almost look like tomatoes. Even though you didn't eat tomatoes, you'll see that in your stool. That's how you'll know. You'll have an odor about yourself. Every time you eat, after you eat, your stomach probably get inflamed or swollen. Maybe you'll feel itchy, crawly sensations, like, right? You could tell a lot by your skin too. So if you have like rosacea, like the pink cheeks or whatever, yeah, that's just worms, eggs and stuff on the people's cheeks. Like eczema, yeah, you have parasites if you have eczema. If you have the big C, you would probably have some parasites in it. I'm not gonna say probably, you really do. A lot of people have them, but it's the fact that some people's parasites are in a little balance, and they don't cause them as much harm as other people. Because you could get parasites whether you are vegan or a meat eater, is what I'm saying. Because parasites love, like, you go in the garden and you see that parasites love tomatoes. They love lettuce and stuff like that, like, right? They love, yes, they love watermelon or whatever. They get on anything. They be on the grapes in the grocery store. They everywhere. So it's easy to get, but some people just, their stool will tell them, their skin will tell them being full of crap will tell them, even having mood swings, that be to the core parasitic too, and fungus too, like yeast too, overgrowth, because you're on fire and you think everything in your life gets out of balance when the parasite gets stuck up in there in a corner or crevice and start to suck the nutrients, because it starts to take the vital nutrients that you need, and so you end up being malnutritious. Why? Because what's happening? Where's my I have to eat magnesium. I have to get it. How you low on magnesium? Because something is sucking you dry of it. Like, right? It's taking it. That's the parasite. So that's how you know. Any other questions? Lioness, pineapple, grapefruit, lemon, and lime. Just clarifying. Yep, you got it, baby. You got it. The only thing you're missing there is some olive oil in there and the alchemist oil to make it a real jam-packed punch. You have the alchemist oil already, though, right? And everybody should have some olive oil. And when you get your olive oil, y'all make sure y'all get organic, cold pressed, unrefined, extra virgin olive oil. Don't go to the dollar store, get nothing in no little plastic container. Make sure your olive oil has a date on it and maybe a signature. This is how you tell authentic oils, because olive oil, the people that really make really pure olive oil that they're proud of, they're going to want to sign their name on the glass bottle. They're going to want to put it in a glass bottle, like, right? Because they have forms of it, and that's their craft, that's their passion, right? So they're going to put a date on there, and they're going to sign their name on it. Even if you don't see the signature of their name, you at least need to see a date, a created date, like, right? You need that date, and you need to make sure that it's extra virgin, cold pressed, unrefined olive oil, and organic. Those 4 things: extra virgin, cold pressed, unrefined, organic. I keep forgetting the organic. Okay, y'all got that? Extra virgin, cold pressed, organic olive oil, unrefined, extra virgin, cold pressed, organic olive oil. It's 4 of them. Y'all got that? Don't get no cheap olive oil now, because you need the olive oil. It needs to have the minerals. It needs to be real. Because if that's the case, you could just swallow your spit. Yeah, I have the olive oil and Alchemist. Yeah, I thought so. Should the olive oil be in a glass bottle? Yes. Don't get nothing. Don't get no plastic one. Because the people who make the purest of the olive oils, they put it in glass. They doing, most often than not, it's gonna be a first press oil. That's how delicate, that's how crafty, that's how passionate they are in it, to the fact that what I mean by first press, in case you didn't know, is just that they pressing the thing one time and that's it. You getting that. They ain't giving you all of the the leftover. They want it to be fresh and delicate. That's how delicate and crafty and passionate the people are that make real pure, expensive, rich, and the aroma that you could. I mean, people really get into this here. The aroma is just so delicate and delightful. So get you some real. Invest in you one bottle. It's just one bottle. You're gonna have it for a while, and it don't have to be one that you cook with, but it could be your precious bottle that when you do antifungals, whatever, that you have a precious bottle of the one that you're going to drink, not the one that you saute and stuff with. Because keep in mind, you really shouldn't be cooking with olive oil because it's a virgin. Why is you putting a virgin to fire? Think about it like that. You don't put a virgin up to fire. A virgin can't handle no heat. So olive oil really is just when you kind of like sauteing for 2-3 seconds, some little vegetables that you don't want to be crunchy hard, some little peppers or something, because olive oil shouldn't be cooked with. So when you get this precious bottle is really for you to be digested, to help you with your irritable bowel and your yeast overgrowth, and to help you with parasites so that it can cling on to that parasite and remove that lipid coating, and the parasite will be exposed. Now all of your antifungals and antivirals, now the parasite is exposed and it'll be put out. This is why the highly beneficial herbal potion. I have a highly beneficial herbal potion as it pertains. Oh my God, I got to add that to this here. For those of you who have the meal plan already, you look at your meal plan and there's a highly beneficial herbal potion. Now, this concoction that I told you about, the grapefruit, if you don't have the herbal potion, it's on my website. It's really inexpensive. And so these are herbs based upon your blood type. So this concoction that I just shared with you with the grapefruit and the lemon and the key lime and even pineapple with the oil, now in that same concoction, you could throw in your highly beneficial herbal potion. It's just the herbs that are highly beneficial for your blood type that you probably have in your cupboard. You put all that in that concoction, baby, you're going to be 18 all over again. Good sleep. I mean, the healing is right there in the kitchen. That's if you want to be healed. Yeah. I make sure mine is from Spain or Italy. There you go. That's the perfect place because they're really, it's so delightful and divine. You know, they really into it like that. And you be looking at it like, oh, it's just horrible. But baby, in Spain and Italy, they have the purest of these oils. And so, yeah, that's beautiful. That's what you want to go for. Don't go to the 99-cent store to get the oil, y'all. Don't do that to yourself. Look, I ain't getting money for your oil. Just do yourself a favor and get you some good oil. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the topic for today. Any other questions on this topic? Any other questions on this topic? Y'all got everything y'all need? Thank you for the offerings. I see some cash apps on the computer. I mean, on my phone. Let me see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody that gave. I appreciate every last one of you. I have a delay on my cash app. But yeah, I'm going to be getting my board, and that way I'll be able to stand up and I can push my little table out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for subscribing to my newsletter. And I'm going to push my table out a little bit. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to get my teacher energy going on up in here when I get my 180 for my board. I'm almost there. I'm almost there with my offerings from coming live. When I get there, y'all gonna know because I'm gonna stand up. Today's lesson. Oh, I gotta give me a stick. I gotta give me a pointer. I gotta give me a pointer. I gotta put a pointer in my cart. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be a teacher and a student because I be learning. I be learning when my inner being teaches. When you all have a question in my inner being be teaching, I learn from you all. So anything else? Anything else? Any questions? We're about to get up out of here. No questions about health and wellness. For those of you who don't have a meal plan, help with folic acid. Oh, saying okay. We'll talk about that on yesterday. What do you mean with it? Like low? Anybody that don't have the meal plan, answer that for me. Answer that for me before I get up out of here. Anybody that does not have the meal plan, make sure you go to my website, salttheearthpub.org. Anybody who does not have the Wild Yam Butter, it is so beneficial in so many walks of life. If you know somebody who is bipolar, hormonal imbalance, have erectile dysfunction, osteoporosis, cholesterol, diabetes, they have fungus in their body, anything hormonal or thyroid. This is really, really good for thyroid issues. And so anybody that have these type of imbalances, let them know about the Wild Yam Butter. All Wild Yam Butters are not created equal. Trust me, I've seen some ingredients in other butters, and that's really the only reason why I created mine. And I want to show you how I look. I didn't make any butter today because I had been stopping using this here because I was making it. It was getting on my arm, and I was ended up doing too much. Like, right? So I want to show you the dosage. If you're a man, it's once a day. If you're a woman, it's twice a day. And I'm gonna put some on while I'm on this here live. So this here is my dosage. This is gonna be my morning dosage if I was doing my morning and night, right? And so you put it on a delicate part of your body. And so delicate parts of your body, when I say that, I mean like maybe right here, the inner part of your arm, the crease right here where you bend your elbow. Other delicate parts of your body will be like your ankles, like right, your ankles, inside of your belly button, like inside of your navel. Yeah, in there. The small of your back, the back of your neck. You want to put it in them delicate spots to penetrate inside of your body. The skin is the largest organ. What you put on you penetrates inside of you, right? And so once you do that, now you have minerals being incorporated in your body. Your minerals, your hormones are becoming back in balance. You're increasing whatever you decreased in. You got low testosterone, it's going to increase. You got low, like high estrogen, it's going to come on down. And so you balance. And that's the beautiful thing about nature. It brings balance when you use herbs. What you don't need is urinated outside of you. You keep on doing this and you get to a place where you're balanced and you don't no longer need that. Right? But it takes a couple of, it might take you a whole year because you've been out of balance for 20. But within the first day you use it, you're going to feel it. Make sure y'all write reviews too. But up to 2 weeks, you're going to be like a totally different person. You're going to know, man, I have a different outlook on life. My cognitive thinking's return, my memory, my vision, something is going to change. This is what I know. Make sure y'all leave a review on the website. Me. What you say me for? What's your question? Go ahead and type the question. Oh, it's low. Increase your green vegetables. Yeah, definitely. The meal plan, that's what I said was the answer, but I could talk about it a little bit tomorrow. The meal plan is the answer for that. In this video, as we were talking about getting rid of this yeast, that I'm hopeful that was understood. We got rid of some of the fruit, remember? The ones that were sweet. But I'm hopeful that was understood. We're not going to get rid of none of the vegetables. The green leafy vegetables, right? Somebody please type that before I go. More green leafy vegetables. I'm hopeful that was understood. More green leafy vegetables. That's the route to go. Leave the sweet fruits alone, more green leafy vegetables. Y'all got it? All right. Thank you. Thank you for typing that. So that means your kales. That means even for the A's, your broccoli. Some people, and that's another thing. Some people say, "Oh, broccoli don't have no nutritional value." Yeah, for you, but not for an A. It's highly beneficial. Like, right? So we talk about broccolis with, and I mentioned that because it looks like a little tree and it brushes, it sweeps the sides. You want to pay attention to them vegetables that's really sweeping. Really, all of them have that kind of look where they look like little bushes, like, right? The cilantros of the world, the kales of the world, that red charred collard greens, those type of hefty, leafy. If you turned it over, it could sweep something up on the floor type vegetables. Oh, you need to be eating that thing. So it could sweep up in here and get all of that yeast up out of there. Like, right? So plenty, plenty, plenty. And you could even drink them. You could even drink them in juices, but make sure you're not adding, if you could tolerate it, no, don't add no agave, don't add nothing. If you got yeast overgrowth, it's not the season for that. So you got to be really wanting it and really be gangster about getting rid of it if you're going to juice green stuff without any, fruit that's going to make it sweet. Because we can't do the apples and stuff if we have Candida overgrowth. We can't do the figs and the dates and agave. No, that is not the season for that. So just begin to eat more of the green leafy vegetables. And if they're too bitter, like for example, dandelion is a real good one for liver and detoxing and cholesterol. If it's too bitter, boil some water and put it in the boiling water only for a couple of seconds, maybe about 30 seconds, to kind of let the get rid of some of the bitterness, and then eat it after that. You gotta start thinking about some tricks to get it down, but the bitter the better. If you could handle dandelion without boiling it for 30 seconds, the bitter the better. Go ahead on with your bad tail. Yeah, Monique, bok choy. They have that in the Asian market. I always be clowning them when I go up in here. But yeah, all of the green leafy vegetables, eat more of them. Eat more of them. All right. That's y'all fix for today. So this week we did a lot. We talked about a lot. We talked about thyroid issues. We talked about overgrowth of yeast. We talked about hormonal imbalances. Oh yeah, we did a lot this weekend. This week as it pertains to health and wellness. All right. Let us pray and get up out of here. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last one. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Source energy, infinite intelligence. I am thankful for everyone that came to visit my life, everyone that gave, everyone that was in a position to receive for their well-being, to receive to edify their church, to receive based upon coding in the matrix, that they will be able to expel, that they have already expelled all forms of yeast, bacteria, fungus, parasite, anything that is not serving them. That they understand now, have a knowing now that they are the ultimate power, that they can radiate an energy of healing, and so shall it be. I'm thankful to be in a position to help these people along their journey. I'm thankful that I'm able to give them the love, the power, and the sound mind that is needed energetically to bring them up to the speed of the momentum of the thoughts that they need to have in order to heal themselves. Teach them thought by thought that this is a renewing of a mind more than anything. Teach them and be with them as their inner being is with them, guiding them. Open up the Lamb Book of Life. Open up the Akashic records of expansion for them to be able to deliver to mankind in their simulated environment as well. Teach them and forever allow them to be a student ready to absorb information from infinite intelligence always. Thank you. In the comments, I want you to type, I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free. No longer bound by yeast. I am free, no longer bound by any sickness and disease. I am free. I am free because I now have a new thought. I am free. I'm free because I now know what I need to do to be free. I am free because now I have the tools, the power in my hand. And knowledge, once you apply it, which I know you will, is the thing that's going to set you free, is the true power. I'm free, 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 I'm free. That's it. You're free. I'm free, 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 I'm free. You're welcome, Monique. I'm free, 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 I'm free. I'm no longer bound by yeast. That's it, I'm free. You got the remedy. You got the remedy. Now go, be fruitful. Don't eat no fruit, no sweet fruit. Be fruitful and multiply. That means go share the message with others. That means go and tell others that they too can be free. Pass it on. I'm free to be a better me. I love that for you. I love that for you. Thank you, Tia Tia. Thank you, Miss Lioness, Miss Grateful, everybody that joined my live. Thank you, Lynetta. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. See you tomorrow.